So once again, no, good afternoon, everyone. So this is just an urgent meeting, no, for all of the Brigada Eskwela coordinators and for the school heads as well, no. Uh, as we all know, we already have uh, the DepEd Memorandum number 62 series of 2022. So if you guys don't have it yet, might as well grab a copy or read everything in that memorandum, no? The reason why we are um, talking about the um, Brigada Eskwela because feedbacks coming from the field says na yung iba are already preparing for their hardbound, no? So uh, this is just to remind everyone that there is no official memo yet coming from the central office or regional office that there will be a search for Brigada Eskwela guidelines. However, in the DepEd Memorandum number 62 series of 2022, it was mentioned that there will be Brigada Eskwela awards, no? So this is just for an advance information for everyone. But then again, reminding each and everyone nga dili sa gyud mag hardbound, no? Okay, so I hope everyone already has a copy of the DepEd Memorandum 62 and series of 2022 or Brigada Eskwela Implementing Guidelines. So welcome again sa mga new joiners. Kindly unmute your microphones, no? If you have it unmuted, no? Para di ta ma-disturbo. Okay. So anyway, this will just be a quick meeting, no? Reminders and updates, no? So okay, so I will start now. I hope you guys can see my screen. So Brigada Eskwela 2022 Implementing Guidelines, or we have a theme, sorry, tugon sa hamon ng ligtas na balik-aral. So from the theme alone, we can see that this Brigada Eskwela this year will focus more on the safetyness of the students, especially that we are having the full face-to-face I think on October, no? Tapos karon nag ang uban nga school, no, nag-arrange og small puli-puli, no? All right, so this is the first part of the DepEd memorandum. So I hope you have read already this one. So through external partnership service and the Department of DepEd shall implement Brigada Eskwela. I will not read further anymore about this para dali na ta since our time is limited, no? So gi-release ni siya atong September, August, no? So the BE program shall focus on the following. Syempre di gyapon mawala atong repair activities and maintenance activities, which includes the provision of the needs of school, no, during disaster. And then focus also on the partnership engagement, since Brigada Eskwela is under the umbrella of Adapt a School programs. We all know that Adapt a School program always involves good sa partnership. Okay. Achievement of significant goals which shall contribute to increase students' participation. So we will discuss this one later on. And the network of community-based organizations. Okay. So again, please secure a copy of the DepEd Memorandum number 62 series of 2022. And since tapos na yung implementation ng Brigada Eskwela, nakalagay doon, nakastipulate na teachers are allowed to claim a service credit, no, based on the days or services rendered during the implementation of Brigada Eskwela in between August 1 to 26, not to go beyond the prescribed service credit, no, which is maximum of 10 days. Pero depende kaya po sa itong superintendent kung may siya nga 5 days ra, so 5 days ra ang maximum. Again, it will depend on your DTR, on your bio. Especially, no, kay bio gid siya. Kaya we know that we are aware naman na ang uban nga school is nag-arrange, for example, this day, kamusta nga grade, another day, lahi na po nga grade ang buto nga, so yung anak. So, dapat katug yung bio atong touch. And then, kindly submit it to your bookkeeper or ADA, so sila mag-process anak. So, Usually, atong i-attach siya is the DepEd memorandum. So, i-highlight na to using your highlighter pen. Katong paragraph na nakabuta nga allowed ta mag-claim og service credit. And then, 3 copies DTR. And then, I think accomplishment report. Siguro, depende sa bookkeeper ninyo kung mag-request sila og individual nga accomplishment report. Siguro, okay na sa ang 1 page, no? Gagmayin lang nato siya. Or, depende sa bookkeeper kung hindi siya mag-require. So, okay, lagi hapon. Diba? At long as na DTR. So much for that. So, ang bookkeeper na dahil ang mag-submit ana to the division office. Okay? Next. No official memo yet, as mentioned earlier, for the Brigada Eskwela search. No? So, we will wait for further announcement. So, again, wala say bound diha. Okay? We will wait for further announcement. So, this is kani siya ang criteria based on the DepEd memorandum, di ba? So, as we can see, ang atong criteria last year, almost the same rin hapon this year, no? Nag-differ lang siya gamay sa percentage or sa weight, no? So, let's begin. So, establish coordination with LGUs, BLGUs. So, meaning any local government units, atong mga munisipyo, atong barangay LGUs, that is what we call BLGUs, or local government agencies, and CHO. So, kinsaning mga local government agencies, sa mani ato ang mga ng-word ka Department of Agrarian Reform, DARD, DNR, DepEd, DSW, WH. So, asa po na belong ang mga PNP, AFP, BGMP. So, still, they belong to the local government agencies. No? So, government agencies na belong. And then, kanipong CHO, meaning ani is City Health Office. RHU means Rural Health Unit. BHS, Barangay Health System. Section for immediate actions. So, kani siya nga part din MOVs na ato need or documents is are, for example, kana any proof or document ka nakikoordinate ta or nakig-link ta sa stakeholder. Kani nga classic, kani sila nga stakeholder. So, unsa man siya nga mga documents. So, example, letters, no? Dili siya letters nga gisignan lang ni principal, kundi kadto yung letter, nagi-receive. So, received copy letter. Another MOVs that we can attach for this, example, si principal, nag-sit down during the session sa barangay, di ba? So, pwede po niya certificate of appearance and siguro minutes na po, nga naka-highlight dito nga, nag-ask siya of assistance for particular activity or project sa barangay. Pwede po na siya. Or screenshot sa cellphone, di ba? Uso na karon to Facebook. So, dali lang kahit na makik-link ang network, no? Makabuild tag network through Facebook or other social media. Pwede kaya po na siya nga screenshot. Others are having official receipt, so pwede po na siya. And what else? So, we can have deed of donation or deed of acceptance, no? Please be reminded that we have format nga atong gina-follow, no, for deed of donation acceptance. For big projects, you can attach memorandum of agreement or memorandum of understanding. Alright. So, mana siya ang kasagara nga mga MOVs. No? The next is mga materials or kits. Regarding anitanan, no? Mostly hygiene kits, mga kits sa learner, teacher, health kits, go bags. Diba? Sa DRM, we should have go bags. So, unsay sulod ng go bags? So, kindly coordinate with your DRRM coordinator. No? Again, reminder, pag kaning materials is gikan sa MOE, dili siya counted for Brigada Eskwela or Adapt School or partnership. Dapat gikan kita sa atong external stakeholders. Okay. Now, next is repair. No, any MOVs that we can show for the repair of broken windows, doors, blackboards, roofs, and other furnitures. Next is any MOVs that we can present or attach for the cleaning of drainage, no, mga DRM gihapon. Tapos kung tree cutting, dapat katugid ang permit from DNR. Appeal po na to siya. Pero kung pruning lang, I don't think if we still need permit for that, but pwede po siguro, no? Pero I think wala na kay pruning man siya. Okay. Ensure database of learners this is very easy to get kay natalanta na ay LIS. So natay database tanan makuha nato sa LIS. So dali na kayo document na. Another is WINS ng mga documents or MOV. So for example, genderized CR, toilets, drinking water. So what if kompleto mo og wash facilities, no? Daghang kita grade po nag-follow ta sa WINS, no? Pero wala po yung supply of water, so dili gyapon siya functional. So ingana dapat functional gihapon. Okay? Identify and post plans. So regarding ni sa DRRM, so we have different signages for DRRM. Kindly coordinate with DRRM coordinator kay sila yung mas nakabalo kung unsa ni nga mga documents o unsa ni nga mga signages ato need, no? Pwede nato i-attach. Next is provision of environmental sanitation. This is about the garbage or the disposal sa waste. So ang ibang school naay mga own innovations, ang uban pod is katulang malata di malata, pwede ra gihapon na siya atong i-attach, no? It will depend on how you will document. What documents will you attach? Ang uban pod is katong malata ilang gi-recycle, not recycle but ilang gihimo og fertilizer para sa ilang gulayan sa paralan. So ana. Next is dapat na sa SIP pod, no? Siguro katulang part nga page sa SIP nga ma-reflect ang Brigada Eskwela nga mga activities like for example repair. So dapat lagi po budget from the MOE for the Brigada Eskwela. Next is risk assessment, no? Electrical wiring. So dapat naki-coordinate po ta any MOVs that you can show or you can attach nga nag-coordinate mo, nag-ask mo assistance from BFP Bakaha or sa Buseco or sa Fibeco nga mag-check sa inyong electrical wirings sa classroom and buildings. Next is ensure corridors and pathways unobstructed. So any documents that you can attach for that. Next is 25%. So as we can see, pareha sila og weight, diba, sa safety. So kani siya same ra gyapon ang document. Kung sa yung document nga na-present dito, kung nibalik siya dinhi nga part, pwede na to siya i-attach gihapon. Okay? So basta kay nagpamatuod or proof or MOV nga naki-coordinate mo with the community for the home learning spaces. Okay, mo na siya ang first explanation. Next is the any MOVs or documents nga nakig-link mo sa partners nga nga kanang madaghan atong learning materials, no, and provision of supplies. Next is any MOVs that you can present or attach nga nagkondakta og psychological interventions or psychological first aid. So sa kuan gyapon ni sa DRRM or sa guidance pwede pod or sa youth na mga programs and projects. Next is MOVs, no, na nakig-engage ta sa partners, nangita tag partner para sa promotion sa atong face-to-face na karon. Okay? Next is about the intensive clean-up sanitation or drive. So any MOVs that you can present na siya corresponding points. Next is of course atong brigada pagbasa, especially that we're having the 4Bs, diba? Tapos last summer we have engaged in intensifying the reading, no? So pwede na to siya gamiton kay during magyapon to siya sa brigada. And then next is about gulayan sa paaralan nga mga MOVs nga nakig-link ta og partner unsa gipang donate ang mga services baka ilang gihatag. Next is about WINS, again ibalik si WINS og si DRRM. Next is activity or any MOVs that you can attach nga naghatag mo og something in return sa atong mga stakeholders, no, sa ilang initiative nga gihatag. Let's say sample nag-conduct mo og program at the end of the Brigada Eskwela. So pwede gyapon to siya to attach or sample sa certificate nga gihatagan. Next is orientation. I think tanan ta ani na gyud, wala gid siguro wala ani kay tanan naman ta nag-conduct orientation for the face to face. Next is about mga sanitation hygiene materials, no? So ana lang siya, balik-balik ra ato mga MOVs. It will just depend on the criteria. Next is the school performance, which is 25%. So on this part natay rubrics natin gina-follow, no, but sad to say dili naman siya pwede i-show kay wala pa official guide kay kuan gikan sa regional office or sa central office, no. But I think readily available man siya tanan naman ta enrollment, comparative enrollment last year and this year. So gyap na siya weight gihapon or corresponding points ko increase, decrease ana. NLPA or uh, non-performing ng mga learners based on your Form 2 or SF2. Next is about CMSS. So, dali na ni siya. I think na ni siya sa ato ang SBM. And then, home learning plan, mga modules, actual distribution of modules, mga MOVs sa actual, retrieval and distribution, assessment tools, contextualized learning, especially sa mga IP schools. And of course, mga PAPs or programs and projects. Example, mga Adapt to School program, Brigada Eskwela, bawat batang Bukidnon bumabasa, live, ELNA, IP. So, part of the school performance, no? Next is the generated resources, which is just 15%. So, we cannot say nga kanang school dakog na generate daog na sila. No, dili siya nga because at this time sa una dako siya og weight, no? But karon 15% na lang siya. So, ang kaning second up to the last, dali naman ni siya, di ba? Kay naman tay proof ani as to the amount of the donation, di ba? Based on your deed of donation, based on your ORs, uh, ORs. Kaning capacity building webinars, unsa na to pag generates, unsa na to pag convert sa iyang generated resources. So, of course, especially kung ang speaker nagkuan siya, nag-conduct siya. Speaker dili gikan sa DepEd from other partners, from external stakeholders. So, example, nag-conduct siya og 4 hours. So, pila yung hourly rate. So, mo to i-convert into cash, into generated resources. So, kaya ba kung cash, no? Sorry for the word. And then, if napad sila i-donate, no, nga snack for the participants, so pwede na to na siya i-convert into generated resources. Okay, food items and food supplements as long as dili siya gikan sa DepEd. Okay, I guess self-explanatory ang tanan. Let's go to the last part, which is bayanihan effort, which is 10%. Okay, so as brigada coordinator, school heads, dapat kabalo pud ta mo categorize as to asa siya na belong. For example, ang friend nato sa Facebook, asa siya na belong sa private, individual. Okay? So, ikuan lang nato siya if ever na sakto na memo, no? For example, ang LGU or BLGU nag-involve sila ng disinfect and clean up school building. So, diyan na to siya attach na document. For example, ang LGU is nag-participate sila sa, di ba, kung ano kabok, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For example, nag-participate sila og 2 ani. So, kanang duha atong maiuna criteria. So, yun na to siya pag-categorize. And then, of course, the total of that is 95%. I think the remaining of that will go to the aesthetic. No? So, depende na dayon sa judges, evaluators, especially kung naitay that will happen. So, magbangi na din sila sa aesthetic of the school, di ba? What if taas din sagbot nila, di ba? So, di gihapon, no? Then, napaday sila yung mga broken windows, napay gutter nga gabitay, di ba? So, yan na siya. So, I guess, explain na nako tanan. Ang atong categories, same gihapon last year na ay small, medium, large, and mega for elementary, small, medium, large, mega for secondary, and sa Bukidnon magud nag-innovate tanong nga gi-appeal na to ang inclusivity sa mga IP school kay daghan kay itong IP school sa Bukidnon. So there will also be an entry coming from the IP school. So I guess that would be all. Again ha, wala say mag-document, wala say mag-hardbound, kay mag-wait pag yun ta, tapos mag-wait kani akong gipakita karon among gipakita is dili pa gid siya final. This was kuan siya tan-aw gyapon namo ang last year na criteria sa most likely mugawas gyapon siya, at least ready lang mo, no? Dili pagabot sa time nga mugawas magaling ang DepEd memo or DepEd memo for the search or regional memo, at least ready na ta, gamay na natong kulang. Okay, so if na questions, yes, kung integrated schools mo, same gyapon last year, no? If you feel that you want to join in the elementary, so katong documents for the elementary mo, atong appeal nga documents. If you feel nga dito mo sa secondary mag-join, so dito mo sa secondary na category mag-join. So, isa lang po ang pwede na ito nga apilan. Regardless if duha mo kabuk principal sa anang integrated school. So, manang kayo sa integrated school. So, that would be all. Any questions? So, don't forget di ay sa atong link na gi-provide no sa chat box na diha atong link for the attendance. So, very important ko diha atong Facebook name para ma-appeal mo namo sa Facebook page kung unsa magaling if there are any updates or reminders, di ba? So, ingana lang. Thank you.